Basically, the key point of this book actually is willpower will only take you so far, right? I mean, you can white knuckle and grind it out for a little bit, but if you want to have something with longevity, you need to create habits, actually. And the environment controls us like way more than we'd ever expect, actually. So it's very important that you set your environment up in order for you to create something.
Did you ever listen to talk radio when you were out here?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember she got into trouble, Dr. Laura?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she would get people calling in saying, "Oh, a woman, a married woman would talk about hanging out with her male friends, or
Oh,
a
yeah.
guy would talk about hanging out with a married guy would talk about hanging out with other women."
Yeah.
And she would be like, "Don't do it." And they were like, "Oh, but when nothing ever happened,
Yeah.
this whatever." And it's like, it's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is, if you're in a situation where something could happen and you could end up having an affair, it might happen. If you're not in that situation, it's not going to happen,
Yeah, right, right.
right? Don't tempt fate by doing. And to me, that's always been the an extension of what you just said. You want to make it easy to do the right thing. You want to make it hard to do the wrong thing.
Yes.
Right? If you want to run in the morning, put your shoes by the bed. If you want to, if you whatever it is, if you want to eat healthy, throw away the bad food in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is brings to a really important point, which means, and I'm really learning this, is I have very low willpower. And that doesn't mean that I can't do great things, but I've got to focus on the environment instead of just trying to white knuckle it and willpower it. And that just makes me feel really weak. But I think it's really true, right?
Yeah, I think your willpower goes up and down, right? And it's where your focus is. If you can focus
Yeah.
away from whatever's drawing, tempting you.
Yeah.
And so like when you're in flow and you're working on something and
Yeah.
you're whatever it is you're working on, you don't even notice you're hungry. You don't even notice these other
No,
things.
no.
Yeah, you might forget to go to the bathroom until you absolutely have to, right? The
Yeah.
point being you all the little things that are distracting you don't have an impact because your focus is somewhere else.
Yeah.
But
Right.
when your focus isn't there, when it's spread out, when it's not at the high level, suddenly all the little things do matter.